That was quite an eerie and humming filled the air. Next thing that the children knew, their father wasn't there. So they quickly grabbed the crystal and took off with it fast, with Bill and Nancy chasing them, and boy, that pair was nasty. Let's go, Patty and George, with Izzy to help you. You gotta pull through. Come on, Patty and George, the three of you can win. Well, Slasher Gang was a problem, and that you'll have to fix. The Slasher Jones and Maggot, they are full of rotten tricks. They try at any moment, using any way they can to stop you getting on with it and doing what you plan to. Let's go, Patty and George, with Izzy to help you. You gotta pull through. Come on, Patty and George, the three of you can win. At least you got two helpers and Kath and Granddad Bert, but they don't really understand that you three could get hurt. Cause Phil and Nancy mean it, they really want you bad. And now you got the crystal safe that makes them good and mad and vicious. Let's go, Patty and George, with Izzy to help you. You gotta pull through. Come on, Patty and George, the three of you can win.
So now we've got Phil and Nancy and the whole police force looking for it. Can't just wait in here. We've got to get something to eat. So it's really only a matter of time before we get caught.
Fatty, if we get caught, we'll never see Dad again.
Right. What we have to do is this. We have to go all out to finish the machine before they get us. We'll have to go around pinching all the stuff that we need. They think we're crooks, and now they're forcing us to act like them. It's the only way.
That means we're going to be in more strife. It'll never end.
You do want to see Dad again. There's no other way.
Well, at least let's steal the stuff from people we know. That way we can make them understand. Eventually, anyway.
That's a good idea. What do we need?
Well, the main thing is a transporting chamber. It's the biggest single thing in the whole machine. So we'll also need something to carry it in. And once we've got it, the whole thing's practically finished.
Fatty, we don't know anybody who's got a transporting chamber.
True, George. But we do know somebody with a shower cubicle. And I can use that instead with a bit of fiddling.
Fatty, you don't mean the one in Kath and Bert's bathroom, do you?
How'd you guess?
Hey kid, turn the nose down.
Keep your shirt on. Where's them chips?
Don't you worry about the chips, you're just keeping the nose down.
Now look.
Here is a police message. Would anyone knowing the whereabouts of Andrew and Georgina Lockley, aged 14 and 13 years respectively, and Ian Fowler, also aged 14, please contact the nearest police station. The police are anxious to interview them in connection with certain inquiries and would appreciate any information the public can give. They were last seen at the home of their grandfather earlier today. And now, back to music.
Sounds like the cops want them pretty bad. I reckon there could be a reward in it.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, as long as we're careful and don't get them suspicious.
Who, the cops?
No, Lockley and his sister. Hey, where's them chips?
We can't just take anything. We've got to take the stuff that will ours. We can't leave Kath short of anything either.
It's only us, Kath. We're on.
It's all right, I've been expecting you. There's a basket in the corner with a few things to keep you going, but it would have been nice if you'd asked before you started ratting the fridge.
We knew you'd understand. We had nowhere else to go.
Yes, I know. Look, you can't hang around here. Bert's in the shower, but he's still raving mad at you. If he comes out and catches you, that'll be the finish. What's the matter? What are you looking like that for?
Look, Kath, we've got to do something that might seem really strange to you. And all I can say is that we've got a good reason. And in time, you'll realise that we had to do it. You won't feel a thing. Okay, let's go.
Fed, are you sure this is the only way of getting a transporting chamber?
Afraid so, George. Here you go.
Might as well give up any idea of Bert having anything to do with this again. First you take your shower and then you take this barrow. You might get over losing your shower in time, but you're never going to forgive you for the barrow.
Don't you want to get Dad back, George?
Feddy, you know I do.
Right. Well, let me get on with what I've got to do and stop criticising. Come on, Izzy. Lock the door, George. Sure we weren't seen?
Pretty sure. It's hard to tell in the dark.
Yeah, there was nobody down on the beach.
Not much we can do about it anyway. Come on, let's get this thing connected up.
Dad?
Do you think I had a stroke?
Of course you didn't, Dad.
But I just don't remember what happened. I mean, all I've got in my head is that 1 minute I was having a nice warm shower, and then suddenly half the bathroom was gone and I was being sprayed with cold water from the end of the pipe. There must be something the matter with me.
Of course there isn't, Dad. Look, you're perfectly all right. There must be some explanation. Plum will be able to tell us what happened.
But showers just don't disappear, Kath. Not even a plumber's going to be able to explain that. I mean, you'd almost swear that somebody had come in and stolen the thing. Well, wouldn't you?
I don't know, Dad. It's all a bit much for me.
Yeah, it's all a bit much for me too, and it has been ever since those kids came here. I bet they had something to do with it. I don't know what that father of theirs was doing when he was supposed to be bringing them up, but they've turned into common delinquents. Where are they now, anyway?
I don't know. I suppose they know the police are after them and they're scared to come back here. Look, Dad, I know they've done a lot to upset you, and I know you've tried to give them every chance. And I know the police think they've done something wrong, but, well, I believe that they've been forced into it by what they think happened to their father. They're really worried about him, Dad. They really believe something's happened to him. I think they need our help.
Look, Kath, during the last couple of weeks, almost nothing has happened in this house that I could call normal. I know those kids talk about time machines and criminals and saving their father. And I know you feel sorry for them. But I have to blame that foolish, irresponsible son-in-law of mine. He's the one who's neglected them, and he's the one who's gone off somewhere and not let a soul know. So, I say, he's not fit to be a father. The sooner those children are caught by the police and given into the care of someone responsible at the welfare department, the better it'll be for all of us. The sooner I don't have to think about them, the better.
Well, there. That's it. We've got all the stuff that we need. All I have to do is a couple more hours of adjusting, and then we're ready for the first tests. How about that?
Great.
Amazing.
What's the matter with you two? This is a great moment. We're nearly there. Can't you feel the excitement?
Sorry, Fatty. I just feel a bit depressed. Beginning to think it's all a bit hopeless. I don't really think we've got a chance. I mean, I know you put a whole lot of work into the machine and everything, but just look at it. It's just a heap of junk. Scientists have been trying to travel in time for ages, spent millions of dollars and used the best equipment. Still haven't been able to do it. Here we are with a few bits of stuff in an electronic shop, half a junkyard. Sorry, Fatty, but I think it is hopeless.
Well, thanks. Well, at least now I know where I am, and I know who's on my side. You're right, George. It is a mess. It is only half a junkyard and a few pathetic bits from an electronic shop. But what you've forgotten is this. And it's this you can't afford to forget. You've forgotten that the crystal's responsible for all this, and you've forgotten that it forced us into the idea that it could be done, and then it showed us how. Has it failed us yet? Has it? No, it hasn't. Not once. This crystal is the most amazing and precious thing in the world, and it's on our side. If you two don't believe it can get our dad back, well, I don't know. I really don't know. So you can get out, and I'll fix the machine myself.
Sorry, Freddie. You're right. The whole thing's just starting to get to me a bit, that's all. Of course I believe in the crystal. And I believe in you just as much. I know that if we stick together, we will get Dad back. And Izzy feels the same way. Don't you, Iz?
Yeah, of course I do. Sorry, Fat. Well, I better be getting back to my gran's.
But Izzy, you can't. We've all got to stick together. We'll be caught, and then we'll be finished.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot.
Well, I think we're all a little tired, so we should get all the sleep we can, and then tomorrow we'll get the machine working. I don't think we'll have to go outside again, so unless someone comes here and finds us, we won't be stopped.
Okay, Izzy, you take that blanket. Betty, you have that one.
It must have been something that happened when Lockley disappeared. I mean, the only way to explain how those kids escaped in the foyer that day, and all those things that happened at our place, and at the grave, is that somehow the crystal can stop time.
Yes, of course. But if it can stop time, why doesn't it stop them as well?
I don't know. But something must have happened the day they came in here. I mean, 1 minute Lockley was here, and the next he was gone, and those kids were here when he disappeared. Now, somehow, something must have happened at that moment that explains why those kids can disappear whenever they're in a tight spot.
Philip, darling, just cast your mind back to the day in question. Now, Lockley was going to call us back in when he was ready to test the machine, wasn't he? Yes. Well, so let's just assume for the moment that he changed his mind. That he decided to go it alone, and he actually tested the machine when we were out of the room.
And supposing that in the tests, something went wrong, and that the machine worked on Lockley instead of the mouse, and sent Lockley off into time.
And those little darlings would have been here and seen it all, and possibly
even been affected by the machine.
Exactly. Something that was to to render them immune from the time-stopping properties of the crystal. So now the sweet little petals can activate the crystal whenever they like and stroll around in a frozen universe. Oh. Now, at this moment, we have convinced the police that the little sweetie should be apprehended. But considering what they can do with the crystal, the police are unlikely to get the better of them.
Oh, unless they catch it without it.
Possibly, but in my opinion, unlikely. And since the police have actually been commissioned to recover the crystal, there must come a time when it and the children are together. No, my dear, we must look for a new factor in the equation. And if, as we think, it was the machine that rendered the little darlings immune, it may just be persuaded to do the same for us. These are Lockley's notes on the operation of the machine. Get reading, Philip, and then we'll have a fiddle.
But we could get hurt, Nance.
So we could, my dear, so we could. But getting hurt is always a possibility. It's a long shot, my dear, as they say in the cheap thrillers. But if it comes off, it could save us a great deal of trouble.
I wish we had a tap in here. The water from the river's revolting.
Well, maybe next time you'll think of what you're doing and don't run the risk of being seen by anyone. You've got to be really careful now. If we get found out, the whole lot goes out the window.
Don't tell me I've moved in with a pair of sourpusses. I can tell this is going to be a lot of fun.
It's not supposed to be fun, Izzy. It's supposed to be serious. And every move we make has got to be carefully thought out and planned in advance. We can't make any mistakes. Rats.
Suppose this means another trip back to Kath and Bert's.
Come on, where's Lockley?
I haven't seen him.
Where is he?
I don't know. Crawling with cops. We try to get from here to Kath and Bert's place. They're going to catch us for sure. What are we going to do?
There's only one thing we can do. Izzy, sit back and get the crystals.
Now stop chucking rocks and come and give us a hand thinking.
You do the thing, Slushy. You're the one with the brains.
Now come on, over here. We need a good idea. Put them rocks down. I don't know. You got to hand it to them. Half the police force looking for them and nobody's got a clue where they are. I don't know where their hideout is, but it must be really something. Yeah, I don't know why, but I see. I have a picture of it in my head, you know, as if I'd been there before. The funny thing is, though, it seems to come to me when I'm thinking of something else. Yeah? What's it like? I don't know. You see, it sort of comes and goes, and at the moment... It's gone, yeah, typical. I don't know, sometimes I reckon I'll be better off with Lockley on the gang. At least he's got a bit of brain, not like you two.
Who? I don't see it. Old Forrest Lockley, one of us.
No, mate, not one of us. If Lockley was on the gang, you'd be off it like a shot. Where do you think you're going?
Well, just knock around at the tunnels. We haven't been up there for months.
Yeah, suit yourself. Jones and me are going to look for Lockley. I reckon we might offer him your place in the gang. Of course, you can come with us if you want to. But maybe you like mucking around in tunnels better than being with your mates. Coming, Jonesy? Yeah.
You sure that they don't know that that's the entrance to the hideout?
No way, they were just mucking about there. For a moment I thought Jonesy was going to remember something. I think they've still got a vague idea about the day they all came in and we reversed them out, but not too clearly.
Let's hope the memory doesn't come back and we'll be in trouble.
Right, we better not hang around here anymore. Let's go. We can't afford to trust anyone now that we're getting so close to finishing the time machine. Got to put this in, adjust a couple of things and we're set.
Look, Fuzz.
Bet they're looking for us.
Suppose they are. Come on, let's get back to the boat shed and get on with the time.
No, hang on. This reminds me of the time we scared Ricky Jack and his mates.
Come on, George, you can't muck about with cops like that.
Just a harmless little message on the windscreen. I mean, they must get sick and tired of looking for us all day and not getting any closer. I'll just write a little something to make sure they know we're still around.
Come on, hurry up. I want to get back and finish the machine. I'm starting to get nervous.
What are you going to write it with?
I got a text here she can use.
Thanks, Fatty. I won't be sick. There. That'll give them something to think about when we get time back going. Right, fellas, what are we waiting for?
Hang on. What's the matter, Izzy?
It's all right. Just thought I heard something from Mum.
What sort of something?
Oh, no, it sounds sort of like a car. Must be my ears playing tricks on me.
Probably because you haven't washed them for days.
Not my fault if your granddad didn't put a bathroom in the boat shed. If he'd have put one in, we would all be.
Listen, you're right. I can hear it now. And it is a car.
How can it be? Time's still frozen.
Come on, Fatty, get down.
Crikey.